actually my friend's story, but I'm going to tell it as if it's my own for entertainment purposes. I was working at Sonic, and, manager, I'm 19. I have a bunch of minor coworkers that are like kids, still in high school working with me. And I'm managing this store by myself when this man comes through the drive-thru and wants a hot dog, just a freaking hot dog. So we make him his hot dog. We give him the hot dog. He complains about the hot dog, says hot dog is not good enough. Starts cursing at the minors, recording them, being weird, saying nasty names about them, yelling slurs at these kids. And so I, being the manager, come up and tell him, hey, can you please stop recording these kids? It's getting kind of weird. They don't like being on camera. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. If you want, we'll remake you a hot dog. We'll give you a free drink. We'll give you a coupon, whatever. I'm sorry you didn't like your hot dog. No, man continues to scream, curse, say nasty things, calling these minors whores and stuff like that, and continues to shove cameras in their faces. So I get annoyed, and I finally like, okay, can you just stop being a pedophile and leave? Like, I don't know what else you want us to do. He gets mad that he was called out for being a pedophile, which is true, because, like, why are you recording a bunch of kids and saying nasty things about them? So he storms off. Or dries off, I should say. But then we get a call from the store a few minutes later, maybe 30 minutes later, of his wife calling, like, why did you say that about my husband? And we're like, well, he is kind of a freak. Like, maybe if he wouldn't have recorded minors, then, we wouldn't have needed to say that about him. We wouldn't have asked him to leave. But no, that was not good enough. She was like, well, my husband is not a pedophile. Like, why would you say that about him? And then continues to yell at me on the phone. So I hang up because there's nothing more I can do. And then she calls back over and over and over and over. At this point, I'm apologizing. I say, like, I'm sorry that happened. If we can confiscate in any way, please let us know, and we will. It was just the situation got out of hand. Well, it wasn't good enough. So she calls back over and over and over. And finally, we just stop answering because, like, what do you want us to do at this point? Anyways, girl shows up at the store, at the drive-thru. And remember, this is a Sonic, so you're not supposed to go inside. You're not allowed to go inside the store. But the wife decided it was a good idea to go inside the store. So I put the kids behind the expo, behind the drink-making machine, and I asked her to please leave. We can talk about it outside, we can come to a solution outside because she's not supposed to be in the store. That's just not company policy. But she refuses to leave. She starts freaking out. She starts throwing things. She's grabbing cups off the trays, slamming them, throwing them against the wall, and I tell her, ma'am, please leave. We're going to call the cops. She still doesn't leave. This girl's going crazy. She's recording people. She's screaming. She's throwing things. At this point, it's getting dangerous. It's not good for the safety of the children. What if she calls her husband up and then they, attack, because that's what crazy people do. So I tell her, if she does not leave, I'm going to pepper spray her. Woman doesn't leave. She gets up close to me. She is towering over me. She's kind of a bigger build. So I pepper spray her right in the eyes. Pepper spray is going everywhere. I'm walking through pepper spray. She's getting pepper sprayed. Kids running around the store, freaking out, are getting pepper sprayed. Everyone's getting pepper sprayed. It was a crazy time. The police show up, drag her outside, tell her that is not okay behavior, and ban her from the Sonic. She proceeds to go on Facebook, of all places, asking for, people to take her side. Nobody takes her side. Everyone thinks she's crazy. We put press charges against her for, going crazy on these kids and for recording minors without their consent. So now she's banned from the Sonic. Tell me why the corporate owner of the Sonics, the big boss, gets involved and fires me for pepper spraying her. How dare he? I was protecting the kids. I was protecting the girls. I was protecting myself. This lady was going vulgar. She was something. What if she pulled out a gun? Why am I going to wait for something bad to happen when I could just take action? So yeah, I got fired for pepper spraying her, but at least she banned from the store, and at least it made local news, and at least it blew up on TikTok. That's all that matters.